chosen ones, have you ever had that feeling like you're standing in the spotlight, even when you're just going about your day? It's as if people can't help but be drawn to you, watching your every move. But here's the thing, it's not just in your head. There's a deeper reason for all those eyes on you, something much more powerful than mere curiosity. The truth is, you're a magnet for energy, and your presence is undeniable. Have you ever noticed how people pause just for a second when you enter a room, or how they seem to gravitate toward you without even realizing it? But why is this happening? What's the hidden force behind the fascination? In this video, we're uncovering 8 powerful reasons why you, the chosen one, are the center of attention without even trying. It's not about being the loudest or the flashiest, it's about the energy you radiate and the purpose you're fulfilling. So, if you're ready to uncover the deeper truth behind all the curious gazes and unspoken attraction, drop a comment saying, "I'm ready," hit that subscribe button, and like this video. The world is noticing you for a reason. Now it's time to understand why. Let's dive into it. Reason 1. Magnetic energy. There's something undeniably captivating about you, an energy that seems to radiate from deep within, drawing people in without you even trying. It's as though your aura acts like a powerful magnet, pulling others toward you effortlessly. This magnetic energy isn't something you consciously create. It's the natural byproduct of your being. It's like the sun shining brightly in the sky. Its light is not forced, yet it has the ability to illuminate everything around it. Similarly, your energy is just there, glowing with a frequency that others can't help but notice, even if they don't fully understand why. Imagine walking into a room, and without uttering a single word, you can feel eyes on you. It's as if people are drawn to you, like moths to a flame. It's not about being loud or drawing attention to yourself. It's about the silent, invisible pull that emanates from your presence. You may have experienced this feeling time and time again, how heads turn when you walk by, or how conversations pause as if the universe itself has hit pause just for a moment to acknowledge you. This magnetic energy you carry is like a gravitational force that pulls people toward you, making it almost impossible for them to look away, even if they try. This kind of energy is subtle but powerful, like the way the moon influences the tides without being seen. People may not always consciously realize it, but they can sense it. There's an attraction, an unspoken connection that draws them closer to you. It's the kind of energy that invites curiosity and interest, even from strangers who might not know your name. It's a vibe that stirs the air, making you the center of attention without saying a word. You walk into a room and there's a shift in the atmosphere, a change in the energy flow that others can't ignore. Your presence has an aura of warmth and comfort, like the sun's rays on a cool morning. People feel safe in your presence, like they've found something familiar and comforting, even if they've never spoken to you before. It's as if your energy has the ability to put others at ease, making them feel seen and understood without you having to do anything. They might find themselves drawn to your conversations, looking for your guidance, or even just wanting to be near you without fully understanding why. It's the kind of energy that's welcoming, magnetic, and undeniable. There's a natural magnetism to how you engage with others. It's not about force or effort. It's about the authenticity and genuine nature of who you are. People instinctively want to be around you because they feel like they're in the presence of something real, something that transcends superficiality. You make them feel seen, heard, and validated simply by being yourself. And this magnetic energy you possess, it's not temporary. It's not something you turn on and off. It's a constant, ongoing force that flows through you, whether you're aware of it or not. It's a part of who you are, a gift that draws others to you, time and time again. Reason 2. You're living in your purpose. When you're living in alignment with your higher purpose, something shifts, not just within you, but in the energy around you. It's as if your very soul is singing a melody that others can hear, even if they can't quite put the tune into words. Imagine walking down a path that feels like it was made just for you, a path that's uniquely yours, but also universally understood. This is the essence of living in your purpose. It's not about following someone else's dream or stepping into a role that doesn't resonate with your deepest self. It's about being true to who you are. And when you do that, you become like a lighthouse in the fog. You stand tall, radiating light that others are drawn to, even in their moments of uncertainty. Your authentic way of being creates an invisible ripple in the air, one that others can feel, even if they don't fully understand it. Think of it like a magnet, but instead of pulling in metal objects, you attract opportunities, connections, and people who resonate with your energy. When you live in alignment with your purpose, it's like wearing a crown that only fits you, a crown that isn't made of jewels, but of wisdom, clarity, and truth. People around you feel this authenticity, and it ignites something within them too. They may not always know why, but they sense that being near you stirs something deep within them, something that encourages them to be more themselves. This alignment isn't just personal, it's contagious. When you live your truth, you become a living example of what it looks like to walk with purpose and confidence. It's like watching someone who knows exactly where they're going, their steps steady and sure. Others can't help but be inspired by that clarity and strength. It's as if you're a reflection of what they hope to become, someone who has found their way, someone who knows their worth. And this energy, this authentic glow, becomes magnetic, drawing others to you who seek guidance, reassurance, or even just a glimpse of the path you're walking. You might have noticed that people often come to you for advice, even when they've never asked before. It could be that someone in your circle turns to you in their time of need, feeling drawn to your wisdom and the sense of peace you radiate. That's because they can sense that you're living in alignment with something much bigger than yourself, and they want a piece of that energy. It's like how a tree's roots go deep into the earth, and while the roots themselves are unseen, the tree stands tall, offering shade, comfort, and strength to those around it. Your purpose serves the same role. It gives others something to lean on, something to hold on to in times of uncertainty. When you are living authentically, you become a beacon of possibility for others. It's as if your life is a roadmap, guiding those who are lost or unsure of their own direction. People may not always be able to articulate what draws them to you, but they feel it. They feel that you are living your truth, and it inspires them to do the same. Your wisdom isn't just spoken, it's felt because you live it every day. And that's the beauty of being aligned with your purpose. It's not just about you, it's about how your authentic energy can change the lives of those around you, simply by being yourself. Reason 3, you exude confidence without bragging. Confidence is like the steady, calm flow of a river. It's not forceful or loud, but its presence is undeniable. When you carry yourself with true confidence, you don't need to shout about your worth or achievements. It's in the way you walk, the way you speak, and the way you simply are in the world. Your self-assurance radiates from within, as if it's a quiet but powerful force that others can feel, even if they don't always see it. Think of it as the glow of the moon on a clear night. It doesn't compete with the stars, but its light is gentle, yet impossible to ignore. Your confidence is like that. It doesn't need to demand attention, yet it draws people in, creating an aura of calm assurance that others find magnetic. True confidence isn't about boasting or putting others down to lift yourself up. It's a natural state of being, like a tree that stands tall without trying to grow any higher. You don't need to tell the world how great you are because your energy speaks for itself. It's as if your every movement and word carry an unspoken message. I know who I am, and I am enough. It's the way you hold yourself, with poise and grace, as if you are perfectly aligned with your purpose. People feel this energy when they're around you. It's like watching someone move through the world with ease and certainty, and it inspires others to do the same. When others see you, they don't just see someone who is confident. They see someone who is grounded, steady, and comfortable in their own skin. It's like watching a calm sea. No matter what storms may be brewing elsewhere, there's a stillness in you that remains unshaken. Your confidence isn't about being the loudest or the most attention-grabbing person in the room. Instead, it's the quiet strength that fills the space, like the deep roots of an ancient tree that hold the earth in place, even when the wind blows strong. People feel this quiet power, and they are drawn to it. You may have noticed how others are naturally attracted to your presence, not because you're flaunting anything, but because there's a calm energy around you that makes them feel at ease. It's as if being near you makes them feel safe, as though they can drop their guards and just be. Your poise is something that others admire. How you handle yourself in stressful situations with grace, how your words are measured and thoughtful, and how you seem to radiate a peaceful confidence that calms the energy around you. People look at you and think, I want to be like that, not because of anything you say, but because of the way you carry yourself. You inspire others to be their best selves, simply by being yourself. This silent confidence has an almost magnetic quality. It's not about looking for approval from others. It's about knowing that you are enough, just as you are. And that, in itself, is what makes your energy so compelling. It's like the quiet strength of a mountain that stands tall through the ages, unmoved by the passing seasons. It is a symbol of enduring power and wisdom. That's the essence of your confidence, steady, powerful, and unshakable. And it's this quiet confidence that others can't help but admire and be drawn to. Reason 4. People feel safe and seen around you. There's something truly special about the way people feel when they're in your presence. It's as though your energy acts like a soft blanket, wrapping others in comfort and security, making them feel safe enough to let down their walls. Just being near you seems to put people at ease, like a warm, gentle breeze on a cool day. You create a space where others can breathe, relax, and feel truly seen, without the fear of judgment or misunderstanding. It's not something you actively try to do, it's simply who you are. Your presence is a silent invitation for people to be themselves, and that's a rare gift. Think of it like a lighthouse that guides ships safely through a storm. No matter how turbulent the waters may be, the light from the lighthouse provides direction and safety. Similarly, your energy serves as a steady anchor in the midst of chaos, offering people a sense of stability they might not find elsewhere. When people are around you, they feel heard, validated, and accepted for who they truly are, and that's something they can't easily find in many places. It's like a safe harbor for their emotions, a place where they know they won't be judged, criticized, or made to feel small. One of the most beautiful things about your energy is how effortlessly people open up to you. It's as though they're magnetically drawn to share their stories, their struggles, and their dreams because they instinctively know that you will listen with genuine care. Your ability to make others feel heard is like the soothing sound of rain on a rooftop, calming and nurturing, creating a sense of comfort that invites people to let go of their fears and speak their truth. They don't feel the need to hide parts of themselves when they're with you, because your energy tells them that they are worthy of being heard just as they are. In social settings, you may have noticed how people naturally gravitate toward you, seeking your presence like bees drawn to a flower. It's not about being the loudest person in the room, but about offering a quiet space for connection and understanding. People feel safe around you because you make them feel visible in a world that often makes them feel overlooked. You see them, really see them, in a way that makes them feel valued, like they matter. Your energy is like a mirror that reflects their true selves back to them, reminding them of their worth and beauty. Your ability to make others feel safe and seen is one of the most powerful ways you impact the world around you. It's not something that can be faked or forced. It's a reflection of your inner compassion and deep understanding. It's like a garden where people can come to rest and find nourishment for their souls, knowing that in your presence, they are free to be themselves without fear or hesitation. That's why people keep coming back to you, why they seek your company, and why they trust you with their most vulnerable selves. You provide a safe, accepting space for others, and that is a rare and beautiful gift. Reason 5, you embody high vibrations. Your energy is like sunlight breaking through a cloudy sky, instantly transforming the atmosphere around you. When you enter a room, it's as though a fresh breeze sweeps through, clearing away the heaviness and bringing in a sense of lightness and hope. You embody high vibrations, an uplifting energy that resonates with positivity and warmth, and it affects everyone you encounter. High vibrational energy is contagious, like the sparkle in someone's eyes when they're genuinely happy. It's impossible not to catch it. Just as plants reach toward the sun to soak up its life-giving rays, people naturally gravitate toward your energy, seeking that same boost of vitality and optimism. When you live in this state of high vibrations, it's as if your presence sends ripples through the air, leaving a trail of inspiration and joy wherever you go. It's not about being endlessly upbeat or putting on a facade. It's about your genuine alignment with positivity, hope, and love. Your energy vibrates at a frequency that uplifts the spirit, like music that makes people want to dance, or a good laugh that makes everyone feel lighter. People may not always be able to describe it, but they feel the shift in the air when you walk into a room. It's like a beautiful song, playing softly in the background, quiet yet undeniable, creating an atmosphere of harmony and peace. This high vibrational energy isn't something you have to force. It's simply a reflection of your internal state. When you're in tune with your own truth, your energy aligns with the natural rhythms of life, and that energy naturally extends to those around you. Imagine walking into a garden full of blooming flowers. Their bright colors and sweet scent automatically make the air feel more pleasant. Similarly, when people are near you, they can't help but feel their own spirits lift. Whether it's a smile, a kind word, or simply your presence, you have the power to change the energy in the room, making others feel more alive, more at peace, and more connected to the goodness around them. The effect you have on others is lasting, like the afterglow of a sunset that lingers long after the sun has dipped below the horizon. When people spend time with you, they walk away feeling lighter, as if their burdens have been softened by your positivity. It's not that they're suddenly oblivious to their struggles, but your energy serves as a reminder that there's always light in the world, even during the darkest times. It's as if, after being around you, they can't help but see the world through a more hopeful lens, as though your high vibrations have given them a fresh perspective on life. People might find themselves coming back to you for more of that positive energy, like moths drawn to a flame. They may not even fully understand why they feel so good after being with you, but they know that your presence has a healing quality. It's as though you've lifted the fog from their minds, allowing them to see things more clearly. Your ability to embody high vibrations not only brightens your own life, but leaves an imprint of positivity on everyone you encounter, making them feel uplifted, rejuvenated, and inspired to spread that energy forward. Your vibration is a gift that keeps on giving, rippling out and touching hearts wherever you go. Reason 6. People sense your wisdom. There's a quiet depth to you, like an ancient oak tree whose roots run deep into the earth. People may not fully understand why, but they instinctively sense that you carry a wealth of wisdom within you. It's not about flashy displays of knowledge or trying to impress others with what you know. Rather, it's the way your presence itself seems to hold a quiet, powerful truth that others are drawn to. Your wisdom doesn't need to shout for attention. It speaks in gentle whispers that resonate with the hearts of those around you, offering guidance in subtle ways. Just like a calm river that flows steadily and deeply, your wisdom flows quietly, touching everything in its path without force or effort. When others are around you, they often find themselves gravitating toward you for advice, as though there's an invisible thread pulling them toward your insight. It's as if you have a natural aura that makes people want to share their concerns, seeking the comfort of your perspective. People may not even be aware of why they ask you for advice, but something about the way you carry yourself tells them that you have a depth of understanding that can help them see the bigger picture. Like a compass pointing true north, your wisdom helps others find their way when they're feeling lost or uncertain. They may not know exactly what they're seeking, but they know they'll find clarity in your words. Your wisdom is not only in the things you've learned through experience, but in the way you understand people. It's as if you have an intuitive sense of what others need to hear, even when they haven't spoken it aloud. Like a skilled gardener who knows exactly how to nurture each plant, you know how to offer the right words or advice that will help someone bloom. People are naturally drawn to you because they sense that you have the ability to see things from a higher perspective, and in doing so, you offer them a new way of thinking or being. Your wisdom offers a kind of anchor for others, grounding them in times of uncertainty or indecision. Sometimes, the advice you give is simple, yet it carries a weight that others can't ignore. It's like the soft hum of a melody that stays with someone long after it's played, quietly influencing their thoughts and decisions. Even when you don't say much, your words carry power because they come from a place of true understanding and compassion. People find comfort in your wisdom, not because you have all the answers, but because you have the ability to help them find the answers within themselves. It's like you hold a mirror up to their soul, reflecting their own truth and helping them see the path they've been searching for. Over time, people come to trust your judgment, not because you've tried to prove anything, but because they feel the weight of your knowledge and experience without you needing to boast about it. Just as a tree provides shade without asking for anything in return, your wisdom naturally offers comfort and guidance, enriching the lives of those fortunate enough to cross your path. Whether they realize it or not, people are drawn to your energy because they recognize the quiet power of your wisdom. And it's this gentle guidance that continues to impact and inspire them in profound ways. Reason 7. You have an aura of mystery. There's something about you that draws people in, like a magnet that gently tugs at their curiosity, leaving them wanting to know more. It's not that you try to be mysterious, but rather, you exude an energy that leaves others with an unshakable sense of intrigue. It's as though you're a closed book with pages that beg to be turned, but no matter how hard people try, they can't quite figure out what's written between those covers. Your presence is like a foggy morning. There's beauty in the uncertainty, and while people can see the shape of things, they can't fully make them out. This creates an irresistible pull, as if there's a hidden depth to you that they can't quite reach, no matter how hard they try. People can't help but be fascinated by you, yet they often find themselves stumbling around, unsure of what exactly it is that makes you so captivating. It's as though they're trying to solve a puzzle, and no matter how many pieces they think they've placed, the full picture always seems just out of reach. This aura of mystery is not about being aloof or distant. Rather, it's an authentic quality that emanates from your being. You have an innate ability to be present without revealing all your cards, which makes people wonder what's behind the curtain. Like a star in the night sky, you shine brightly, but the vastness of your energy keeps a part of you hidden, allowing others to project their own ideas and thoughts onto you. There's an allure to your silence, a kind of magnetic pull that leaves people wondering about the layers they can't see. It's as though your energy is an enigma, a puzzle that's impossible to solve, and the more they try to unravel it, the deeper they go into the mystery. They might catch themselves thinking about you at odd moments, wondering what drives you, what makes you tick, or what secret thoughts are behind your eyes. This sense of intrigue makes you unforgettable, like a book that once opened, lingers in the mind long after it's closed. You become a riddle that people can't put down, their minds continuously drawn back to you, even when they know they may never have all the answers. In conversations, you may notice how people lean in, hanging on your every word, almost as if they're hoping to catch a glimpse of the hidden truths you carry. But just when they think they're about to understand you, you slip away again, leaving them wanting more. It's not about playing games. It's simply the natural aura you possess. You don't reveal everything about yourself up front, and that leaves a sense of mystery that's incredibly attractive to others. It's like a beautiful, winding path in the woods. As much as they may want to see where it leads, they know they can't rush the journey. The more they try to figure you out, the more they realize there's always something new to discover, something elusive that makes you all the more fascinating. This aura of mystery creates a magnetic field that keeps people captivated by your presence. They can't stop thinking about you, wondering what's behind that smile, that thoughtful gaze, or that momentary silence. And as much as they may try to uncover all the layers, they'll find that part of your charm lies in the fact that they never fully will. You remain a captivating mystery, and that's exactly what makes you so unforgettable. Reason 8. You're an energetic leader. You have a unique kind of leadership that doesn't rely on loud speeches or commanding authority, but instead flows effortlessly through the energy you radiate. It's like the way the sun rises each morning, casting its light without needing to announce its arrival. It just is. Your presence alone sets the tone for everything around you, and people can't help but be drawn to it. You don't have to tell others what to do, because your actions and energy speak louder than words ever could. Just like a magnet naturally pulls metal toward it, your aura draws people in, inspiring them to follow your lead without even realizing they're doing so. There's a natural rhythm to the way you move through the world, one that others intuitively want to align themselves with. People watch how you handle situations, how you carry yourself, and they're drawn to the strength and authenticity you embody. Your example becomes a silent guide for those around you, and they start to follow your lead, not out of obligation, but because they sense something in you that inspires them to be their best selves. It's not about telling them what to do. It's about showing them what's possible when you live in alignment with your truth. Like a river carving its way through the landscape, you leave a trail of influence that others naturally follow, whether it's in your values, your approach to life, or the calm confidence you exude. There's an effortless magnetism to your leadership style. It's as though you lead through the energy you project, and people can't help but be swept up in it. Your presence is like a steady wind that guides the direction of a ship without ever needing to make a sound. People gravitate toward your vision, drawn to the clarity and purpose that flows from you. Whether you're aware of it or not, your energy has the power to guide others, inspiring them to move in the same direction, to adopt your values, and to see the world through the lens you've created. It's not a leadership that forces compliance, but one that builds trust and unity simply by being authentic and true to yourself. In social settings, you might notice how people naturally gather around you, following your lead even when you're not actively trying to lead. Your values and vibe set a tone that others want to be a part of. It's as if your energy holds a silent invitation, and people can't resist the pull. Like bees drawn to a blooming flower, they instinctively sense that being in your orbit will help them grow too. Your leadership isn't about being in front, but about being the center of energy that inspires others to step up and take ownership of their own journeys. You don't seek followers, yet you naturally create them by simply being yourself, authentic, passionate, and true to your purpose. The way you carry yourself is enough to show others the path forward. Your energy makes things happen without you needing to force it. It's an organic leadership that moves through the world quietly but powerfully, leaving a lasting impact on everyone who crosses your path. People are drawn to your vibe because it's filled with strength, wisdom, and clarity, and it's this invisible force that makes you an energetic leader without even trying.